Hello, welcome back to voicemail. You decided to just let the call to voicemail. You are busy with a different friend right now. You cannot just call them back on your drive home, or not home, but the closest you got right now. It'll give you something to do besides sleep. You mess around your phone for a little bit, filling out profile in your cheater, alien invasion of one, just here, I guess. It was like Reddit post. I was like, create a group chat, it's like alien invasion, just one. Just honestly the best you can come out with. You're not quite sure how your age will translate to troll years, sweeps. So you don't bother with that. I'm quite confident I'm like super old. You already gained some more followers. Sirava retweeted you into intro tweet or chirp, whatever. Zeb comes back in with a tray of snacks and 2 glasses of something bright red that you hope isn't FICO or blood, but that goes without saying and at this point. Hey, where are you talking to? Heard your palm husk go off. You're telling me that you weren't talking to anybody, you let the call go to voicemail. Does she really think you are the kind of person who will take that call from someone else while you're having a hand sesh? Heck no. Fuck off. Fuck off. I will probably answer it. Like if a friend of mine is calling, I'll probably answer it. Oh, you didn't have to do that. I'll probably just, oh, hey pal, I'm busy now. So, can I call you later? I'll tell that kind of person. Zeb says that he's obviously incredibly happy that you did. He sets the tray down, hops up on the couch next to you. So, what do you want to do? I don't know. You are the host. You decide. I have a bunch of really cool stuff, we could check it out. But I didn't want to make you just do whatever I wanted. I know we barely know each other. You tell him that whatever he wants to do is fine with you. You aren't picky in any sense of the word. Zeb seems a little at sea, but your lack of any opinion. But eventually he puts you on the first episode of Pirate Show. This is nice. It's nice to chill for a little while. But you barely get through the opening credits before Zeb changes his mind and puts on a show about space pirates instead. But then he gives up on that too. He keeps looking at you for input, but the extent of your experience with troll pop culture is Ramel's knockoffs and that one shitty romance flick Polpia took you to see. We have no knowledge whatsoever. You are not informed enough to have an opinion. You are seriously down for whatever. You have a Star Trek, the lower deck. I don't know anything about that. Or the regional Star Trek. Zeb, like first contact and stuff like that. Zeb does the same thing with video games for a while, becoming increasingly more distressed. Feel deep empathy in his applied, but also mild annoyance. You understand that his unreasonable fear of beefing it in front of your friends. You feel like that pretty much all the time. He eventually suggested Zeb that you could just watch the last thing he watched on GrabTube. Zeb gets a delicate grey color that you come to realize the troll version of Blatch. Oh, that's yeah, we could do that for sure, but you know, guys, GrabTube Q is GrabTube. It has a Q, you know, kind of personal. Not that I don't trust you. If you can trust randos you met online and invite you to your house, who can you trust, right? 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 What? It's like, oh, you wanna hang out? It's like, I don't even know you. You feel that way too. You also felt that overwhelming urge to throw yourself into the arms of strangers since you crash landed down the air. You told Zebit that you aren't going to judge him. You don't judge your fans. An overwhelming look of trembling gratitude to come over him at once. Again, you feel an uncomfortable pulse of empathy. You're used to being the desperate one. You aren't sure how to feel about this turnabout of his social power. Okay. The two of you scroll down through the history of his GrabTube account and you find yourself choked up by the incredible trust he's showing you right now that is somewhere behind the curtain. There doesn't really seem to be anything worth getting stressed over, no porn or anything. He does have a lot of videos of Sirava, specifically one that they're actually on camera. Yeah, they're so cool. The camera thing? So rad that you guys are tired, really want to meet them someday. He's 6. I'm sorry, just like, it makes you like... Sorry, it's just like... Okay, let's close this thing. Sirava is a low-fi chill streamer, right? So she doesn't really do a lot of streams, but she streams mainly the Lofi bit. So it's like someone wrote a fan fiction about the Lofi girl from what it's based on, inspired of. So it's like someone wrote porn about Lofi girl. So that's what my mind is running about. Is then I was thinking about. It's like, as a matter of fact, there is stuff on that on the internet. I'm quite confident about it because I'm quite confident I heard of it. But let's not digress. Let's keep going. Let's like, okay, come on, whatever. Guys, oh my god, whatever. He seeks, then he seeks again. A little louder, you catch up with your party. Hit his bit. Tell him that you can probably figure out what way to make that happen. You don't have to follow through on that. Serve is busy guy, and you aren't sure they actually let anyone in their life. Hive, well, besides you. You seem to get exception to a number of rules. You give the last part of to yourself. The rest of the videos in his recent history are about a band called Hutch to Dance, music videos, interviews and compilation of vlogs. You ask him what all this is. You never heard of H2D? Really? They're so cool, they're my fave. I mean, I guess shifty eyes. I mean, whatever they are, they are alright, I guess. Their music is kinda catchy and they have a pretty dope group dynamic. Oh my god, this is like me. Oh no, this is like me. Like, because sometimes I'm so excited about something, but then it's like, you look at the face of your friends, it's like, they don't really give a shit. So it's like, you know, they're cool, you know, they're okay, you know. You try to downgrade it a bit. There's actually, I heard there was something related with psychological thing that if you overhype something, the likelihood of the other person, you know, feeling the same hype that you used is unlikely, you know. Just like some people saying, oh, Game of Thrones, dragons and shit. Then you actually watch it, it's like, oh, okay. It doesn't go on the same level of you as the way you describe it. So instead, if they discover it by themselves, maybe is, you know, more imploding, I guess. They do that. It's kind of funny. Oh my god, fuck me. You mentioned that all of them seem to be pretty good looking too. Huh, really? You think so? You point out a guy with a tall horns and a swoosh into hooks. A lot of white hair falls into his eyes. This guy is particularly handsome. I feel like we're gonna meet this person. I mean, he's okay, I guess. If you're really Motherfuck, I'm trying to make conversation, dipbag. Douchebag. If you're really basic. Oh, you're basic. Not that I think you're basic or anything. He showed you some of the music videos. They have really high production value and extremely elaborate sets of the band members sing and dance and get very close to kissing each other. You are into that? He's been really nervous about showing you this. His deep, dark secret was that he likes music videos or being into pretty pop stars, some kind of culture taboo. Is it though, guys? No, really, just it's kinda lame to write and I just really want to like me. Yeah, that's pretty obvious and you do like him and you just wish you wouldn't say shit like that. It's embarrassing. And also it reminds me that you yourself have gone around doing pretty much the same thing, pretending to agree with everything your prospective friends say, lying, saying you are into things you aren't. Just all around being a big phony. The circumstances are different for you though. You are an alien, this is a hostile territory, you don't have hive or lussus or even horns. So it's way less pathetic for you to be like this than it's for Zipped, right? Deep down you know you are full of shit. You're just coming up with reason to excuse behavior in yourself that you condemn in others. You hang your head in shame. Zipped, who is not privy to your internal monologue, looks confused. Is it possible that you are doing the wrong thing in your eternal quest for friends? Could it be that before you can spiral and further into a full-blown existential crisis, you hear a noise from outside that you really don't like. Several noises, in fact. A crash followed by a thump. Followed by, get out of here, you fucking piece of shit, you thief! Is that Skylar? Oh dear. CB scrambles around to look over the back of the couch. You hear the grumble. Around to look over the back of the couch. You can just make out the shape through the window. Hey, this is a totally wild question that is typically you will never ask to a potential friend, but do you steal the scuttle buggy? Funny story. You didn't know how else to get out of here. You did it for him, for your nascent friendship. Wow, nobody's ever stole a scuttle buggy from me before. You forgot to take the GPS chip out though, because I think whoever you stole it from found it. Oh, right. Yes, Jim, right, fuck. This is not an auspicious start to your life of crime. Maybe you aren't quite ready for it. Go along yet. Under crash and rattle, it sounds like someone is taking pieces of Zeb's hive. You get up and start for the door. Hey, what are you doing? You can't go out. They look big. They sound huge. You'll get killed. Right, he's definitely got a point there, but whatever is outside seems intent on demolishing his hive brick by brick, so they're gonna get in eventually anyway. Better for you to go out there now and face the music, so at least one of you gets out of this. See, it's the... Oh no, my first friend is going to die! Zim stares at you weirdly, gobbly golden tears pool in the corner of his eyes. You will do that? For me? Nobody ever offered... Never mind, I guess. They've offered me to die for me. Ah, that's so nice. Ah, lovely. Yeah. You're pretty nice, also pretty idiotic, considering you're about to give yourself up to a big angry troll whose car you absolutely stole. Well, it's been fine while it lasted, actually. But it's been mostly terrible. Well, goodbye, fuck this place. Wait, you have one hand on the doorknob when Zeebed shouts rings against the walls and ceiling. No one's touching my new friend. Outside, the buzzing rises or a rattling crescendo so loud that it no longer sounds like the animals, it sounds like weather or a fighter jet. Oh, the army of bees! Yes, the hive. The intruder screams, you wins, but you're also overwhelmed by gratitude and excitement. Zip did that for you. The screams stop after a few seconds, and the buzzing gradually recedes. You and Zip are left staring at the door, then at each other. Behind, GrubTube is auto-playing H2D. 2D. Let's not question it, we just fucking massacred it. The poor guy. Oh my god. we did not just stole his car, we also killed him. By fucking unleashing a swarm of bees. Alien bees. Because, let's be honest, they are probably more gruesome lizard creatures. Behind you, a GrubTube is playing auto-playing a H2D interview. Little ambient crackles out the wide electricity you come to associate with psychic rates. See, before that fades too. The seriously telekinetically gather up a bunch of bees and just throw them. Oh no, that sounds hard and potentially dangerous for the bees. Okay. Mo just asked them out nicely. Embed into some... I hope he didn't call it the grumbling. Embed at it too. Sometimes it doesn't work. Well, it sure worked this time. Yeah. Steve nods and he nods again. Yeah, that was pretty cool, right? Coolio? The two of you venture outside to see what's going on. Nothing's going on, the night is quiet, the car is exactly where you left it. There's no sign of the bees or the intruder. So either they ran away or got stung so many times that they dissolved into sludge. You feel another pang of conscience. But it's not enough to cover up your ecstatic surge of happiness when you see how chuffed Zeebed is to have set some bees on a guy. Yeah. Yeah. You tell him you are grateful. You think about adding that you are proud of him, but you don't want to literally make him explode. You let him hug you instead. Guess this means you have a scuttlebug now? I guess we have it. I guess. We take ownership of it. I guess. Oh god. Yeah, spoilers war! Yeah, you want some butter exploder kernels? What is well, okay. I make them myself, yeah, why not? I put the kernels in a pot of explode them. Sounds lovely. I will love to have some. You tell him that it sounds great. He's honestly pretty fun to visit, minus the sudden attack. You're having a really nice time, and that part was honestly entirely your fault. He should quit putting himself down so much and being such a desperate piece of shit. You mean that in the nicest way possible and is pretty good advice in general. You know, just to have floating around out there. Anyway, also kernels are like popcorns or something. I don't know, they probably don't have cool ones. But I'll sad lost for them. Anyway, if you enjoyed, subscribe. If you had anything else, subscribe again. And goodbye.